You kept the good life somewhere safe, behind the things you said you'd do when things slowed down. Yeah, you told yourself the timing wasn't right. The seasons kept on turning while you waited on the ground, and the life you meant to start just never came around. You watch the years go by like traffic in the rain. Familiar faces changed, and still you held your place. The mirror showed a man who stayed too long inside, a room that kept its shape but lost its breathing space. And somewhere in the waiting, you forgot to show your face. The life was always happening, you just weren't looking at it. The life was always happening, you just weren't looking at it. You don't need to reclaim what never disappeared. The days you thought were lost were living all alone. Lord, the weight of all that waiting finally starts to lift. The ground beneath your feet was there to keep you strong. You weren't left behind, you just held on too long. There's a notebook on the shelf you haven't touched in years. You opened it one evening with the best of your intentions. You wrote one line and closed it like a door, and left it there to gather all the dust of your attention. A quiet kind of promise with no follow and no mention. You told yourself you'd feel it when the noise had died away, when work let up, when winter passed, when things got still. The seasons came and went and left the pages clean. And all those words you carried never made it past your will. The notebook kept on waiting at the bottom of the sill. The page was always open. You just never sat down long enough. The page was always open. You just never sat down long enough. The notebook doesn't judge the years. You left it on the shelf. It holds the same blank patience that it held on the first night. Oh, there's something in the waiting that was never lost for good. The pen is where you left it, and the lamp still gives its light. The page was always open. You can still begin to write. You were standing at the edge of something real, watching for the sign that never came in any shape you'd know. You kept your hands in your pockets, eyes ahead. And all the while the current underneath had started its slow flow. The life was moving forward in the places you'd let go. The coffee got cold on the table while you thought. The window showed the street, and still you couldn't place the hour. The ordinary days were carrying the weight of everything. The kind of life you wanted didn't need a sign or tower. It grew inside the waiting, like a slow and quiet flower. It was already happening. You were just too still to feel it move. It was already happening. You were just too still to feel it move. Chase the thing that never left your side. It was there inside the evenings you spent, wishing they were more. The ground you stood on wasn't empty after all. The life you kept postponing was already keeping score. It was already happening. It always had been at the core. You said you'd take that year when everything calmed down, when the obligations thinned and breathing came back slow. You marked it in your mind like it was guaranteed. But the calendar kept turning in the only way it knows, and the year you held aside just joined the ones that came and goes. You gave the good hours to the things that couldn't wait, the urgent always winning over what you kept for you. Oh, the later pile grew heavy while the present slipped away, and somewhere in the middle You forgot what later meant to do. The year became a feeling, and the feeling never grew. There is no later year. There's only what you do with what is here. There is no later year. There's only what you do with what is here. You still have evenings left that haven't been accounted for. The year is not a thing that has to start on any date. The hours you've been saving didn't disappear for good. The life you set aside is patient, and it still can hold your weight. You don't need a new year. You just need to stop and take. The good years had a way you didn't stop to feel. You were moving through the middle of the life you said you'd start. The table had your people, and the room had warmth enough. And somewhere in the ordinary beating of that heart, the life was at its fullest, and you stood outside the park. The evenings that felt empty were the ones that held the most. The quiet after dinner, when the house still had its sound. Oh, you were searching for a beginning that had long begun. The thing you kept on waiting for was already around. You were living in the middle, and you never looked down. You were living it, and you didn't know enough to hold it close. You were living it, and you didn't know enough to hold it close. for the days you let pass through without a second look. The life was in the details that you left behind unmarked, the ones that never made it to a memory or a book. You were living it, and now you know the weight of what it took. There were pages you were gonna fill with something true, thoughts you kept inside your chest like letters never sent. You carried all that weight through years of other work, and every blank page stayed the way the blank page always went. A quiet kind of loss that never asked for your consent. You told yourself the words would come when silence gave you room, when the days stopped pulling hard and left you with the night. Oh, the silence came in small doses, and you filled it back with noise, and the pages kept their patience underneath the lamplight. All those words still somewhere in you, folded out of sight. The pages never blamed you, they just waited while the years went through. The pages never blamed you, they just waited while the years went through. Shelf. It's the version of yourself you kept but never showed. The words were always yours and still are where you left them. The blank page holds no judgment for the silence that you owed. The pen is in your hand, you don't need a heavy load. Nothing in your life was ever waiting on a shelf. The days were never paused for you to come back when you're ready. The world kept its own time without consulting you. And all the things you saved for later held their own and held them steady. The life you meant to live was never fragile, never unsteady. The years you spent preparing for the version yet to come were years the present carried without asking for your eye. Oh, the coffee and the lamplight and the window and the chair were never just the backdrop for the life you'd someday try. They were the life entire, and they never said goodbye. Nothing was on hold. It was all just moving while you looked away. Nothing was on hold. It was all just moving while you looked away. There's a quiet kind of peace in knowing nothing waited long. Life was never somewhere else, it was always right beside. You don't need to recover what was never truly gone. The days ahead still carry everything you kept inside. Nothing was on hold, and nothing has to be deferred or hide. The notebook on the shelf has held its patience all these years. It never lost the blank page that you left it with that night. The cover has the dust of all the seasons you walked past, but underneath the quiet, it still holds the same soft light. The first line you wrote once is still in there, small and right. You don't need a ceremony or a reason or a sign. You don't need the perfect evening or a mind completely clear. Oh, the notebook never asked for anything but your return. The pen is where you left it, and the lamp is burning near. Everything you meant to write is still inside you, whole and here. The notebook can still be opened. It was never closed for good. The notebook can still be opened. It was never closed for good. There's no shame in the years. The pages stayed untouched and bare. The silence wasn't failure, and the waiting wasn't wrong. You were living in the margins of a life still worth the telling, and every day you carried, it was keeping it along. The notebook can still be opened, and the story isn't gone.